Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dungeon Dive. Daniel here. Okay, so we are back with the Warhammer Quest Let's Play with Saul and Harlan. Saul the Witch Hunter, Harlan the Barbarian. I took a few days off last week. It was a little hot here in near the Seattle area, and it was really hot and stuffy in my hobby room. And not good for making videos with all the lights on and whatnot. So anyways, we're back. I have not forgotten about this series. We are going to keep pressing on. If you remember last time, we went around this passageway into the dungeon and came across a dead end, and so our heroes had to backtrack. They came back here, explored over here, and found once again the bottomless pit where just a few days before Saul fell and then had a horrible, horrendous, terrifying experience. And so seeing this bottomless pit again has left him just absolutely demoralized. And so he and Harlan, they've decided that they're going to explore this southern passage here, hopefully finding the objective room in one of these cards so they do not have to try to traverse the rickety bridge again. Actually, one thing I forgot here is this is actually supposed to be set up slightly different. So we are going to have the entrance on the one and then the exit here like that. All right, I don't think it really matters, but so now we need to come over here. So we're at the power phase, and we will roll our power dice here, and it is 5. So we are not going to have an event. And now we are into the warrior phase. So all we can do really is we were going to move our heroes over near this exit so that Harlan can shine his lantern through on the next exploration phase. There is no monster phase. We are now at exploration, so let's see what he finds. And we find another T-junction. All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to have this be like that. We are kind of running out of room here on this small table. If I can get that in. I don't know why that, sometimes these doors, the clips are quite tight. All right, so we have that all set up here. So now we have an exit here and an exit here. I'm all out of painted doors. I guess adding more doors to the map and the way I design it can cause me to run out of doors pretty quickly, so we might have to borrow some old ones and move them around a little bit. So there's the T-junction. It is a corridor. It will not produce an event. But now we have our final 2 cards, one going one way, one going the other. So we are back at the top of the round. We are at the power phase. Here we go. And a 4, no unexpected event. So we're just going to go to the warrior phase, and we're going to let's explore over here first. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay. So we're not going to be able to do anything on this turn. There's not going to have a monster phase. We're not adjacent, so there's not going to be an exploration phase. So we are back up to the top here with the power phase. And there's a 6, no unexpected event. All right, so warrior phase, we're just going to move up, no monsters. We can explore now. He will shine his light in this direction. And is this the objective room? No. It is a corner, which means it is a dead end. So we're going to put this over there like that. And that is that. So we now know that the objective room is not over here. I'm going to reposition this. Hopefully we can get a little better view here. Okay. So that was the exploration phase. We're going to go check this card over here now. So power phase, let's see if we're going to have an unexpected event here. Let's see if anything was lurking in this dead end. No, it was not. All right, so we are at the warrior phase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. No monsters, no exploration yet. We're not adjacent to the door, so we're back to the power phase. A 6. I'm gonna move up, move up. We have no monsters. This is the final exploration in this neck of the woods here. What is it? It is just an empty passageway. All right, so, okay. Unfortunately, I think we all know what that means. The objective room is somewhere over here. Unfortunately, they are going to have to cross the bottomless pit again. Oh, okay. So Saul is just like, he's absolutely beside himself in terror. He can't believe that he's going to have to do this again. So we are back to the power phase here. And oh, 1, there we go. We finally have an unexpected event. So I guess I will need to put that passage here. Because if we have any monsters, they're going to have to come in from this direction. So let's see here. All right. So let's see what we're going to find. Draw the top card of our event deck. And what do we have? 2d6 giant spiders. Special rules. If a spider attacks a warrior who's already webbed, the spider automatically bites him, inflicting 1d3 wounds with no modifier for toughness. If the warrior wasn't already webbed, make a roll to hit. If the spider hits, the warrior is now webbed and may do nothing until he gets free. Put a web counter next to him. At the start of each turn, roll 1d6 for each webbed warrior and add his strength. If the total is 7 or more, he frees himself and may act normally. All right, so we're going to have 2d6 giant spiders. Let's see here how many we're going to have. And that is 5. So we're going to have 3 giant spiders. So we have 3 here. I have not painted any of my giant spiders. And we're going to have them, they will come up, maybe they came from this back corridor here and approach the warriors from behind. It's not an ambush, but we're going to place one like that. We will place one like that, and then this one may be dropped down in front of, let's see here. Remember, gray is the witch hunter, so lowest number gets the additional spider. They tied for 1s, and it looks like Saul's going to get the additional spider, so we'll put him right here on the other side of this door. All right, so each one of these monsters is facing, or each one of our heroes is now facing a spider. So that was in the power phase. So now we have the warriors phase. Now that was not an ambush, so the monsters are not going to get an attack right off the bat. But we are in our warrior phase. So we need to try to kill these guys as quickly as possible. Hopefully Harlan here can kill this spider in a single blow and maybe do a follow-up attack on this one here. That would be an ideal move. So first of all, we're going to roll a d6 to see if he goes berserk, and on a 6 he does. 2, nope, so no berserk, but he also doesn't get bloodlust, which is good. And now let's see here. They only have 1 wound. So if I hit, it'll be a automatic death blow. And their weapon skill is 2. So I only need a 3 up to hit only, I say, right? All right, so let's see here. There's a 6. Excellent. All right, so he hits that first spider. And he automatically does at least 1 damage. So there's no point in rolling for wounds here. And now we're going to let's see here. We'll do a death blow, follow up on that attack, that spider there. I need a 3 up, and there's a 4. I hit that spider. Excellent. Okay, so the death blow cannot continue through the witch hunter. So that is going to be Harlan's turn there. Now we're going to go to Saul. Saul's going to try to hit the spider. He too needs a 3 up. That is, should we call that? Oh, well, all right. Let's call that cocked. Okay, so that's a legit hit. I feel much better about that. And that's definitely just going to do, yeah, so it'll actually do enough because his strength is 3, the toughness is 2. I forgot about the toughness. The toughness is only 2, but the strength of the barbarian and the witch hunter is both 3. So that is a guaranteed 1 wound. So they easily dispatch of the spiders. And now let's see, they each get, so Harlan is going to get 30 gold, and Saul is going to get 15. And we are going to draw a treasure. That's going to be a regular treasure card here. And so let's see, what do we get? This will be Saul's treasure. A shield of deliverance. This shield is of simple yet exquisite craftsmanship. It seems to be made of a substance stronger than steel, yet weighs little more than a sheet of parchment. Awesome. The shield of deliverance can completely absorb the damage from any 2 blows. The first time the shield is hit, flip this card over. When it is hit a second time, discard this card. That is perfect. That is an excellent piece of treasure for Saul there, or for Harlan to get. So now he can act more like the tank that he needs to be. All right, so that was the warrior phase. We don't have a monster phase. We don't have an exploration phase. We're back to the top of the power phase. And oh my god, one's dropping like they're going out of style. Event. Oh crap, a minotaur. So after we kill these spiders, they were just a distraction for their minotaur. The giant beast comes barreling down the corridor. When a minotaur hits a warrior, roll 2 dice to see how many wounds it causes, adding its strength of 4 to the total. Before fighting the minotaur, take another event card. If this is an event, resolve it before fighting the minotaur. If it reveals more monsters, fight them all at once. Ugh. All right, so this is dangerous. So here we have our minotaur here, and we're going to place him on Harlan. So they were fighting the monsters, and he came from around this corner down the way, but they didn't explore, and he comes charging up there. So this might be a good time for Saul to use one of his amulets. But let's see now. We need to, we're going to take another event card. If this is an event, resolve it before fighting the minotaur. I really hope that this is an event. A spider's lair. Oh, how thematic. That was really cool. We just killed those spiders. And little did we know that we were in a spider's lair. The warriors stumble into a tangle of webs, and as they struggle to free themselves, a swarm of giant spiders scuttles out of the surrounding areas. Each warrior is immediately webbed, just as if he had been successfully hit by a giant spider. In addition, 1d6 plus 3 giant spiders attack the warriors. Place them on the board and resolve their attacks in the next monster's phase as normal. The warriors must break free as normal. All the usual rules for being webbed apply and can be found in the Warhammer Quest rulebook. The area is littered with the remains of past victims, and if the warriors manage to kill all the giant spiders, they each gain a treasure card rather than a single treasure card for their whole party. Alright, so I need my giant spider card back. And how much is that? When did they say? 1d6 plus 3 spiders. So let's see how many spiders are again. So 1d6 plus 3. So that's 6 giant spiders. So we're going to have 3. And with the rule of one-on-ones, we will place this guy attacking Harlan here, and then these 2 spiders will be attacking Saul. And unfortunately, we are both webbed. So let me find my little web tokens if I can real quick. Let's see here. I need to get, one thing I need to do is get better organization for my tokens here. So let's see if I can find those webs. I don't know where my web tokens are. Well, we can use these nets here to remind us. So place one by him, one by him. Oh, I know where they are. I put them in a little small container, and I just now noticed that. So I will grab those real quick. All right, so they should be in here. Let's see here. Look. There we go. Web tokens, the official web tokens. So now we know we are officially webbed. Okay, so that was the power phase. This has been a very ominous, very bad change of luck here. We were sailing through with ease, and things just went from somewhat good to really bad at the drop of a hat here. All right. So it is the warrior's phase. However, they are webbed. So let's see. If the warrior wasn't already webbed, at the start of each turn, roll 1d6 for each webbed warrior and add his strength. If the total is 7 or more, he frees himself and may act as normally. If not, then he can't do anything. So let's see. Harlan's strength is 4, so he needs a 3 up. No, he is still webbed. Okay, that is really crappy. And let's see, Saul's strength is 3, so he needs a 4 up. No, oh man, they are both webbed. They cannot do anything. So there's not going to be a warrior phase. Now we are to the monster phase. So let's see here. The Minotaur is going to be attacking Saul. And the Minotaur, let's see, Saul's weapon skill is 3. And so the Minotaur needs a 3 up to hit. Grab the monster dice here. 3 up. 2. Oh, thank God he missed. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So he's swinging, and maybe like the webbing caused his fist to kind of like glance off or something. So, all right, well, that was incredibly lucky. And now this spider here is going to attack Harlan. But if the spider attacks a warrior who is already webbed, the spider automatically bites him, inflicting 1d3 wounds with no modifier for toughness or armor. All right, so let's see here. 1d3. All right, so that's 1 wound. So Harlan is going to go down to 10. And now each one of these spiders, since Saul there is webbed, are going to get to automatically attack or automatically do wounds. So there's 2 plus 2, 4 wounds. So Saul goes down to 4 hit points. Yikes. Let's see, blazing. Wow. Okay, so they really need to get out of this. So we are back at the top here. No exploration. We are back at the top with the power phase. And oh my God, another 1. All right, let's see what happens next. Trap. Roll 1d6 for each warrior. The warrior with the lowest score has set off a trap, causing a bolt of power to shoot out from the nearest wall and paralyze him for 1d6 turns. While paralyzed, the warrior may do nothing at all, and no monsters will attack him. He is, to all intents and purposes, a statue. Draw another event card immediately. All right, so while they're webbed, let's see who triggered the paralysis trap. And it was Harlan, of course. So he is paralyzed for, or not Harlan, that was Saul got the gray. So Saul is paralyzed for 2 rounds. All right, so he's webbed and paralyzed. Excellent. And then we also draw another event card. And some orcs come and join the party. Holy crap. 6 orcs. There's going to be 3 orcs with swords. So we will do 1-on-1 here. We will put 1 behind the Minotaur. Wants to follow up to pounce on Harlan. We will put 1 behind the spider here. And then let's see who gets the additional one. Will be Saul. So put him back here behind that spider. Oh man, things are not looking good, guys. This just went from a breeze to absolute hell. All right, so we're going to finish up this turn and just see what happens. So the warriors here. Okay, so Harlan needs to try to escape from the web, and he needs a 3-up. There we go. So he breaks through the web. Finally. Jesus. Okay. So the only thing that he can do, or the best thing that he could do, would probably be, he is actually going to, I don't want to be webbed again. And I won't be able to kill the Minotaur. So Harlan is actually going to turn around and he's going to attack this spider here. So let's see, the spider's weapon skill was 2, so I need a 3-up to hit that spider. There's a 5. His strength is 4. His toughness is 2, so he automatically kills that spider. Oh, we need to go see if he's berserk now. 4. No, he is not. Okay, so that death blow is going to continue to this spider here. 3-up. There we go. Okay, so Harlan took care of 2 of the spiders. And I think that's all he can do for now. He is not berserk. Although now that orc is going to be able to move up, but at least got rid of that spider for webbing purposes. And unfortunately, that is all he can do. We're going to move this count down to 1. So Saul's going to be trapped, paralyzed for 1 more turn. It is now the monster's turn. The Minotaur is going to attack Harlan there. And what did we say he needed? 3. He needs a 3-up to hit. All right. A 4. Okay, so the Minotaur hits, and he actually does, oh man, 2 dice to see how many wounds. This is going to be 2 plus 4. So there's 7. 11 wounds will kill him. So he's going to have to use his shield to block all of that damage. And, oh boy. All right. So now this spider will ignore the witch hunter. These 2 orcs can't reach. And this orc will move up here and will attack Harlan there. And let's see. 3. So this orc needs a 4-up to hit Harlan. A 6. There it is. All right, and his strength is going to be 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. Minus 4 is 4 points of damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, no exploration phase. And now we are back to the top, to the power phase. And I think that's where we're going to cut this episode. I probably did a couple little things wrong. I always tend to get things like kind of mixed up when I'm dealing with a whole bunch of different monsters. And hopefully I did things mostly right. But yeah, things are not looking good for our barbarian and witch hunter here. We really need to get that webbing, that webbed that spider lair card really screwed us because it completely limited the witch hunter's ability to use his amulets. Yes, I guess we cannot do anything. I want to double check. I want to see, just make sure that webbing is actually as bad as I think it is. While webbed, a warrior may be bitten automatically with a 1d6 wounds for 1d no modifiers. A monster may not use its bite attack if its opponent has not been webbed. Monsters without the ability. At the start of each turn, roll a d6 for each been webbed. If the total is 7 more, he pulls himself free and may act normally. Yep. While webbed, a warrior may not do anything. Ouch. Webbing sucks. All right. Well, come back next time to see if our heroes can actually escape from this predicament or not. I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I would be betting against Saul and Harlan at this point. So, all right, well, let's see what happens, and we'll see you guys next time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.